Hi guys, it's Chesney and Fault. I have always been one who is interested in those kind of bookish things, like you get a cool mug that has like a geeky reference on it, or a very artistic version of a poster from a TV show you really like, something like that. So when I found out there are book box subscriptions, I was like, I gotta try some of these. And there are a bunch of them that I want to try, like Illumicrate and Fairy Loot and Owl Crate and all of that. So today we have Fantasy Monthly, and we also have Book of the Month. So because I am the way that I am, I actually didn't get to videoing these as soon as they came in. So I do have two Book of the Month, so I can show you a couple of covers that I have now, so you can see kind of what's in the box and what they kind of look like versus what the retail in like Barnes & Noble or Target or things like that where you would get those. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first one we have here is Fantasy Monthly, and you're gonna hear all sorts of stuff like that. So originally when I looked it up, it showed that it came in a red box and it said Fantasy Monthly on it. For some reason, I'm wondering if it's because I'm trying to remember if the subscription had like a shirt or something that they were offering as well or what, but it came in this bag. So you can see that it says Fantasy Monthly on it. I was a little bit nervous about the book since it was in a bag. I was worried about it getting damaged. So we'll just take a look at all of the things that came in here. So cute little thing first. Love Wins is what I don't know if you can see that, but Love Wins is what it says on the pin. I guess a lot of the things in here were supposed to be Hunger Games related. I'm guessing because the new Hunger Games book came out recently. I'm not sure. So we have that, and then we have a little bookmark, and it says destroying things is much easier than making them. It's got like a little pretty background on it. And then it says here, Fantasy Monthly Book Club, A Court of Miracles by Kester Grant, which is the book that's in there. And it just basically has some different questions to be able to talk with people. I think on Facebook, if I'm correct. I think they have a group, and so if you subscribed, you can be added on there, and then you can join in and talk with people about different things with the book. Oh, another bookmark. So we have, may the odds be always in your favor, because obviously that makes sense that you would put that quote in there, because that quote is basically on everything. And then this one says, she has no idea the effect she can have. So again, don't know if you can actually read this, but thought it was cool. And it's got like the fire in the background, I just realized, and all the little arrows and everything. So this is the book that came in, The Court of Miracles by Kester Grant. I hadn't heard of this before, and apparently this just came out, I think. So I was like I said, I was a little nervous about it coming in the bag. It looks like the book really it got a little dinged up. I don't know if you can see that. It got a little dinged up here and there, nothing too major. Let's see here. Yeah, just little things. And then that's a nice sleek inside. This one I actually already went through and read, because like I said, I am terrible with trying to keep up with doing videos. I need to learn how to be better about this. And so this one is based, I think, in, let's see, it says right in the flap, Chesney. It starts in 1829. So this was marketed online as Les Mis / Jungle Book. I don't know if I want to say retelling or anything, but I guess those are the two main things in there that influence it. I've seen the Les Mis movie, I think, once, and I've seen it in a play once, and so and it was a long time ago, so I really didn't remember a whole lot about it, so I kind of looked things up as I was going, because I guess a lot of the character names are taken right from the play, Les Mis, or the book, whatever you call it. It was a slow start for me. Maybe I would have been more invested toward the beginning if I had known the characters better. But it got more interesting the later half. I think this is supposed to be one of 3. I'll have to look that up. I think this is supposed to be book 1 of 3. It was getting interesting toward the end, like I said. I'm not sure if I will continue or not. It's kind of up in the air. We'll see. By the way, I'm not sure where the Jungle Book aspects come in. Like, I've only seen, I think, the Disney version and maybe some lower budget retellings of Jungle Book. I'm not sure. I feel like I have something in my head that I've seen when I was like really little, but I couldn't tell you what it was. Anyway, I'm not sure where Jungle Book comes into play with this, but if you do, maybe you can tell me. Comment down below. This was Fantasy Monthly, and they are through Cratejoy, so you can look them up on there, and I believe you can get a discount for your first box, so you can take a look at that. Okay, so next we have Book of the Month, and this had been popping up on all sorts of ads all over the place, and I was like, I'm finally gonna give in, because a couple of times I took a look at it and I was like, maybe I'll try it, maybe not, we'll see, and then it was like, okay, we're just gonna try. So it came in this box, nice blue box, you know exactly what it is. It's got the tag on the other side, and you know, got the logo. So you open it up, and I think when I first opened it, this was on top. So you got this little booklet, for lack of, nope, that is the term, not lack for the better term. So you get this booklet, and it kind of tells you about how it was established in 1926. It talks about different books that they have, that they've shown throughout the years. And it's kind of a cool little history thing that's really brief. And then you have this bookmark that says Book of the Month on it. There you go. And then to be continued. Just a little paper thing. It's really simple. And then we have the book. So I chose Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. Leigh Bardugo? I should know this. Anyway, I really like her work. I've read the Grisha trilogy, and I read Six of Crows duology, and then I have not yet read King of Scars, but I plan on reading it in the future. I'm super excited for the Netflix adaptation, so this will be fun. So I thought I'd give her adult book a try. I've gone back and forth on it a couple of times trying to decide if I wanted to read it or not, because there are definitely some intense warnings for different triggers from what I've heard, and so we'll see how this goes, if I'm going to end up putting it down or not. But as you can see, the book, well, first, before I take off the jacket, so you can see the book has the Book of the Month logo at the top, and you've also got it here. So it's got the different, it's a little bit of a different edition, if you want to call it that. In the back, it tells you which month that it was a part of. So when you start up, you can go through and pick whatever book you want. It doesn't have to be that one of the 5 picks of the month. So this was the one that I chose, because like I said, I've been going back and forth, and I paid $10 for my first one, and I believe after that it is $15 a month till you get your credit, and then they'll show you the 5 different books that are brand new the first day of the month, or technically the last day of the month. I think at night is when I saw the next one, just to pick which one I wanted. And if you don't want it, you can always skip, so that way you can hold on to that credit for when you see a book that you actually do want. Also, they do allow for you to go through all of the books that they have from previous books of the month, and if it's in stock, you can add it as an add-on. So each book is $15 for the first book that you pick for the month, and then after that it's $10 per book, but you can only have 2 add-ons per month. So if you wanted to take a look at the inside, I don't know, I like taking looks at the inside of books because I'm just like that. But it's nice and sleek, just kind of like the other one. And you can see again, Book of the Month logo. It looks like it got a little dented in there, but nothing major, not a big deal. And then again, Book of the Month, November 2019. So that was that one. And I thought that they would have done this, I don't remember when exactly this came out. Maybe it did come out in November. But I was thinking, because a lot of people have said it's more of a scary tale, or a horror tale, I guess, that it would have come out in October, but I'm trying to think back, and I'm thinking maybe it did come out in November, so that wouldn't have been a thing anyway. So yeah, that's what came in the box. Oh, and then there's a little bit of a, I'm not sure what you call this in the bottom of the box, but it says share the love. Get a free book for every friend that signs up through your referral link. So if you're interested, I'm going to go ahead and put my referral link in the description below, and that'll help me out, and I'll help you out because everybody loves books. Yeah, okay. And then I thought that was cute. It says you've got good taste, and then it has like a little book in there with the little hearts. I thought it was adorable. I like this setup better with the box because I felt like the book is much more protected than in the bag. And in case you're curious and seeing if there's anything different between the first box that you get and the second box, here's my second box. It got a little more dinged up, but that's okay because the book was completely fine. So again, bookmark, says the same thing. Just a cute little thing. And then I had one to watch. So, you know, I went from like a horror fantasy, I want to say, to this romance. And I thought that this was, I actually did read this one. I haven't read that one yet, but I thought this one was really cute. If you like the shows like The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, things like that, this one would be kind of a fun one for you to read. I actually read it within a day. It's about this plus size girl who decides that she's a fashion blogger, if I remember correctly. And so she goes through and decides that she's going to accept the offer to become, what was the name of that? Mean Squeeze? I think, yep. So she goes on a show, which is basically like The Bachelorette, but it's called Main Squeeze. And so she's going through and trying to find true love and all of that. And so she's going on it being like, this is all a hoax. But she was thinking that she wanted girls who are more her body type to look up to her and see that, you know, it's okay to love yourself. So something that I thought was interesting about this book is that she goes through so many trials going through it, because you've got people who are judging her for going on this show, and then you have people who are supporting her, and that's great. But then you've got people who are nitpicking every move that she makes, and then like are coming at her for her body and all of that. And it was really sad to me on different things, but I felt like the book handled it pretty well. And then it's kind of cool as you read through here. It's not just reading a story. They also have like transcripts that you would see in there, or like text messages and emails, different blog posts that people have put. And so it was, I feel like it had a good balance of seeing the encouraging side of social media and also like the I'm gonna tear you down side of social media. So it was definitely an interesting read. I like how it went through and ended, and it was fun. I feel like I'd read it again. I don't know if you want to see the inside. Again, I love the insides of these books, but you can see, if I can pull that off of there. June 2020, really pretty. And you got the one to watch, book of the month again. And this one, I think, was an early release. So I'm not sure if it's out yet or if it just came out. But when I picked it, it was not out yet. And I believe this is a debut. So I enjoyed it. If you want to pick it up, cool. But so in this box, you got the bookmark, the book. I don't think it had the leaf. The leaf? I was going to say leaflet. And I think that's what this thing is called. If I can get it out of here. It would be easier if I just, did it the easy way. Okay, so same thing again. In the bottom of it. And then the share the love. And I think this was the wrapping from the book or something like that. Anyway, and then, but it didn't have this in it. I think that was the only difference. So this one is not really like geared toward getting bookish goodies or anything like that, but it is fun to be able to read a new book every month, and then they choose like the top 5 I think that you'll like. And again, if you do sign up, You do not have to pick a book of the month, because if you look at the 5 options and decide that you're not interested, you can skip for that month. So that was Fantasy Monthly and Book of the Month. Let me know down in the comments below what looked interesting to you. If you have those subscriptions, I think that's really cool. Let me know what other book box subscriptions you like, and I'll be taking a look. I have the Bookish box and I have Fae Crate coming in, so I'm really excited about both of those, and I'll be doing those unboxings after they come in. I will do my best to be on time. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Hi guys, it's Chesney and Fault. Hi guys, it's Chesney and Fault. Really? Let me know what other let me know what other subscription book boxes you like. So, let me know what other book